Hi there, everybody. I'm super excited you're here. This is Donna Wikio with us today, all the way from New Zealand. Well, maybe not all the way if you're already in New Zealand. It could be right there. So anyway, Donna is going to talk about really building a long-term sustainable practice, but really three short little tips. My name is Michael Harris, and we'll go through this quick conversation and see what comes out. So Donna, what are three quick tips that somebody can use to build a sustainable yoga practice?
Thank you for having me. The first tip that I would encourage is that when we're starting out, we want to go guns blazing and maybe do it every day and do 2 hours and 3 hours of yoga. But in reality, most people don't have that kind of time on their hands, and you end up burning out like anything. So sustainable practices are grounded in routine. So even for you, for your life, maybe that's 3 yoga classes a week and a couple of 5-minute short meditations in the morning. And that's how you start, and that's how you chip away at it, if for want of a better sentence. But that's the best approach to building it up. We're not talking about a couple of years, we're talking about a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Build it up. Sometimes you can practice more, sometimes you can practice a little less, but you're not going to kind of beat yourself up over it.
Sure. What's another tip that you have?
Another tip is that once you're kind of starting out, find ways that maybe you can bring the yoga into your day-to-day life, and that might just be a couple of minutes. Perhaps the children are having a tantrum on the floor, and you remove yourself, you put yourself in a timeout for a couple of minutes, safely nearby, and just take a couple of breaths and close down your eyes and just recenter yourself, because then that changes your reaction, right, to the situation. Obviously we can't always do that, but just little tiny things through the course of the day, that also adds to that sustainability of practice, and really means that yoga is about life, not really about yoga, right?
Do you have any other thoughts about that, as like a short quick thought about building a practice?
So there was like, you want to ground yourself, you want to set yourself up sustainably in terms of your time. I can't remember the other thing we were talking about just a few minutes ago. It's gone.
Well, one of the things we've talked about too is breathing and, having really good breathing.
Yeah, and that's no matter what type of yoga, physical yoga practice you're doing. That sometimes the teachers talk a lot about breath, sometimes they don't mention it at all. It's really key, like slowing down your breath, getting into your parasympathetic nervous system, using your breath to cool you down, using your breath to heat you up, using your breath to refocus. There's huge amounts of information out there now about it, and perhaps when we started out, there was nobody talked about that at all, really. It wasn't even a thing, but now it's everything, right? Breath of life. Yeah,
absolutely. So it's really exciting that you're here. One of the questions that I have that's kind of fun sometimes is, what is your favorite dessert, Donna?
I don't love like super sweet stuff, but I do like really, really nice ice cream, like that's made well, like coconut ice cream with chocolate, like that's the best.
Because we've talked about this before, is that yoga is really not about the yoga. Yoga is about our life and having a good life.
Exactly.
And in, like, even the title of your essay in the book, which is, I know one of your favorite sayings is from Leonard Cohen. It's like, there's a crack in everything, that's how the light gets in. And I like that. And to me, ice cream has just as much light in it as, Bhujangasana or triangle or whatever, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So any final thoughts? Any final thoughts you want to share with the listeners?
No, just don't overcomplicate yourself. You get caught up, if you get too caught up in the details. Just get out there, practice, do what you can do. and
Yeah.
it's gonna come at you, you know, over time for sure.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So for everybody that's listening, again, be sure to get this book Within. Be sure to read Donna's essay here on page 103 that dives deeper into what we're talking about. And also go to the link in the description below here to innerpoint.com and jump in and listen to Donna's deeper discussion really about building a sustainable practice, what that looks like, what you can do to make that happen. And in the meantime, whatever you're doing out there today, enjoy it. If you like ice cream, go get some coconut ice cream or go get a chocolate brownie and enjoy your day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks, Donna.